Hi everyone, I'm Alyssa and welcome back to Deus Ex, but we have a new game here. It's not the old Deus Ex Human Revolution that we played before, but now after, what is it, almost a year we played it and it was even released even before that, we're now gonna play Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So, let's see what we got. So last we left it off, we had some choice about the world, what was gonna happen, and yeah, a lot. So give me a story that's easy, right? I'm just gonna go medium. I'm not that good. You can enjoy Deus Ex Mankind Divided as a standalone experience. You can also relive the events of human. Oh, what 12-minute recap? Yeah, sure. I'm a little rusty. What happened? So sure, let's look at it.
Was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentations safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentations Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarah's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, anxious organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim.
Illuminati.
Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Saraf had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPLs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I'd crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program.
Can still be a lady.
Data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Saraf if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Saraf was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Saraf had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Saraf Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Saraf, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
Ooh, and that was the short version. Here. If you want the long version with humor, you can find it also on my channel. There is a playlist there, Deus Ex Human Revolution. But for now, let's focus on mankind divided, right?
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
So it's 2 years later.
Sometimes you just have to let go.
Yeah.
And embrace what you've become.
Not
Not gonna go all
sometimes.
wonky on us now, Hansa. Are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
So
Listen
you
up,
mean
all of
I
you.
do everything?
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Yeah, of course. So we get a choice of gun, non-lethal, or lethal. I mean, that's usually... I'm not leaving my 6 exposed, give me something lethal, but... that usually bites you in the ass in the long run, right? Because then they are... well, we got a UC in there, might be easy to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done. Yeah, that's the logic. Non-lethal.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Distant weapon, tranquilizer with short range, stun gun. I would like the tranquilizer rifle, but as it was before, we got barely any ammo for it at all. Unlike this short range one where you got somewhat decent at least. Give me something with distance, or... never was one to play it odds, give me something I can use up. I take tranquilizer rifle because up close we have our hands, basically.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Yeah! Let's do this! Goodbye.
Task force action.
2029.
This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
I feel like he has moved up here in the world. from a security chief for a private company now into military special agent. I wonder how that happened, really. Do we start with that augmentation so we can land from any distance? Because I really would like to have it. But I guess it's just gonna be in the cutscene, right? Right. I remember how to do
This is
this.
Jensen, I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
It's looking really beautiful. Okay. So, there. Okay, I can scope, I guess I know what shoot is. Hopefully it's not I assume it's gonna be left click there, but I don't really wanna test it here before. Okay, entry O. Keyboarding, mouse and keyboard. We change control scheme, yeah. What's your most comfortable? I mean, it says going down here, but I mean, we saw the cutscene, right? Where's my health, by the way? Ah, there. I'm just... My default is looking up to the left. There. Left up. But here now? No. Nothing at the moment. Anything missing? No, not. We have... Yeah, I'm crouching already. But I check for... my abilities, so what I have. Okay, this was inventory, yeah, sure, guns, we have... Is that a medkit? Yeah, somewhat. Hyposteam, yeah. And biocell. Ah, battery. Right then. Hyposteam was the healing, right? Yeah, health bar. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. The old vents. Oh, it's so good. Why did we open that and strike this one? We could have been a little more quiet, right? Nope. Give it. Don't worry, I have a code.
We're moving through. Oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. We're gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I remember that also. Red means bad. Hacking. Nope. Can we do something here on the second floor? No, I don't think we can get though. Wait. I saw something. Oh. Just telling him that he's dead. Yeah, I could suspect that at least. Now, where the hell do we go? Oh! Can I move them or is it too heavy? Apparently not. I wonder how many augmentations. Do we see that here somewhere? Okay. I wish I knew what I could do. See my augmentations, because I seem to have some of them from the first game. Wax them to move and grab. Violet, sure thing. Anyone around? No? Are we moving a little quick here? Maybe I should change that. Whoop. There we have it. Augmentation wheel. Okay, we have leg silencer, smart vision, typhoon. Ooh, typhoon. That's something. Smart vision though. Yes. To assign. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay, smart vision. Woo. Oh, does that mean we can break this wall? Can we do that already? Apparently we can! Oh! Oh. Come on, let me through. Oh. There we go. Little bunny rabbits. Quick inventory, sure. Sorting items. Tab to access the inventory. Select item and press the corresponding number key to assign selected item to that slot. Okay. Oh, down there, sure. What's that? Typhoon ammo, okay. Tranquilizer rifle. Gas grenade is on E? Oh no, it's equipped, I guess. What? This one? Let's put that on too. No, I thought I moved it. Oh. Sure, something like that. That's what we have at the moment, so yeah. Okay. And that's how we do. Anything else we want here? No, not really. Ooh. Enemies now, for once. Restore power to the keypad. Oh. So... follow the cables. Follow the little cables. Follow the cables. Follow the cables. How do I go through that area? Oh, up here, of course. I'm an idiot! Or... no, there's a way. If there's a will and some area, we can actually do things. Now where was it again? Oh. Wait, main mission. Restore power to the keypad, right? Yeah. Isn't that... yeah. Oh. Am I electricity immune still? I doubt that's an augmentation I just get to start with, right? It would be a little stupid. But maybe it's like a first mission here where you get all the augmentations and then things are gonna go bad. Maybe. Still, is there any way for me to go up here again? Can I go through? Please let me through. Oh, thank you. Oh, what? I didn't expect to jump up here, but sure. Oh, there we go. That's something. And we avoided electricity, just in case. Now let's see how the hacking is. Hacking, okay. There we go. Oh, this looks completely different. Use the mouse to navigate between the nodes, sure. C to capture node. Okay. Can I just capture? No. Okay, we need to go to the... so I guess up here, down, down. Sure.
Anomaly detected.
We already
Trace
getting attacked.
program initiated.
Coming for us. Come on, why is that going so slow? Oh, and there we go. Okay, not that bad after all. Legacy has been breached, the device has been unlocked. Wonderful. Oh. Oh. No, can't see them really. I'm just saying that. Oh! Tutorial mode. Follow the green holograms to receive tutorial instruction about various game mechanics. Experience without any consequences. You can reset or exit at any time. Cover possible. Learn about moving to cover swipe, rounding corners, faulting of cover, transition. Nah.
Damn squatters. I think that was the last I'll do another sweep at the area, just to make sure.
No. Q. Right. It's not lethal, right? Yes, good. Q! Good! I thought we weren't able really to do that. Am I regaining energy anyway, you know? I feel it. Yeah, somewhat at least. They are but only half because they used them both quick succession. Okay, we have lethal pistols now, lethal machine gun, how wonderful. No. Not what I wanted. Oh, machine pistol, of course. That's the thing, the enemy never, ever, ever have any non-lethal ammo. They all wanna kill us. That's their deal. I wanna save them, and they just wanna kill me. And ooh, it's a ladder room. I mean, then we can maybe avoid some enemies, or at least get some loot. And loot is always fun. Is that something? No, it's just a troll. How wonderful. I don't like them! Cardboard box. Fuck cardboard boxes. No. Yeah, we're upstairs, but it doesn't really seem to help us avoiding the enemy. Maybe we could shoot him, I guess. I wonder if we have some kind of jumping down attack on him. Oh! Right there, exactly. Well, you know what? Oops. Tranquilized? Right? Oh. Merciful soul. Wonderful. Oh, sleep, princess. Sleep well. Oh. Now, what do you have? Pistol. Oh, of course. Why not? Why not? Oh, elevator. Up, down? I guess I'm on the rooftop, so down to the penthouse.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Ah. Too bad, really. Too bad. I don't like being timed. Hopefully it won't actually be any time. Oh, stealth. Moving silently, cloaking and distraction. Ah. I'm stealthing pretty well at the moment, right? Yeah. What? Why? Why did he do that? Of every fucking thing he could do. Jumping away from me. Like so. How to deal with that? Okay, he's going over there now, then I should hopefully be able to go and get this guy. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Thank you! Come with me, if you wanna live. Oh, looks so beautiful out there. Where's that? Oh, did he completely move away? Somewhere else? Yeah, seems that way. How am I supposed to catch up if you just... Oh, not enough energy. Wonderful. Oh! But we got something.
Installed the signal booster already?
Leave that, and voila. I saw that great falling. And here we go. The old Wentway. 1, 2. Yeah.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. It's
Corpses everywhere. Combat possible. Exceeding max health, grenades, and typhoon augmentation. Before. I guess that's that big ability I have here somewhere.
Your cousins are here too, Jensen. Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
did I have here? We have leg silence, glacial cloaking. We actually have cloaking already, and a typhoon. F2 and F4. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should refine the map. To what though exactly? Otherwise, I'm just gonna press something by accident if it's not those buttons. I feel like.
No, there's nothing here this time.
Is that? Okay, couldn't go. And yeah, lot of enemies around. Hopefully though we can just avoid them. Or maybe not. But Typhoon is deadly, so I really don't want to use that either. So where? Oh wait, where did the fort disappear? I guess below means that here. Oh, come on, don't start moving! Every damn time. Think you got them, and suddenly they are gone. Oh, it's all coming back here. Oh, no. It's all coming back to me. Because when I hit
Jensen,
you like that...
what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Is it in here then? I would guess since they told me it's here and here are another way in. But maybe, just maybe this is here. No. Wasn't that how I checked? I thought before it was like hold E and you checking that. But apparently not, then how... Oh, here we go. But this was supposed to be the inventory button. I'm confused! Secondary, can we check that like army dot? The inn has a SATCOM signal booster setup somewhere in the pensard. Can I mark it? No, I can unmark that one, but I can't check the jam signal booster.
Nothing to report.
Holy shit. Who said that? Oh, they are... wait. Gas? Why is it gas over there? At that moment. At that place specifically also. By the way, you come on in here, just in case, you know. Better getting in that habit also. Now, where might a yammer be? If I were a yammer, where would I be? High up, I would say, at least. But other than that, I guess I said again. What? Is that very far away? It's somewhere, but I don't know where really. Oh, I can see on the map. Are you looking at me?
Something has happened.
Why do you think so? Okay, 1, 2, ready to go, ready to go, ready to go! And you didn't hear a damn.
We should get out of here.
There we go. Luckily he didn't turn around looking at me, even though he could have. He probably heard his friend getting hit down there. But sure. Any yammer here? I felt like I was going out of my way trying to find. Oh, this looks promising. Big cable and... okay, maybe not. Maybe not after all. Am I just gonna run in a circle? Because that's what it feels like at the moment. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, is that... I can't see how far away it is all the time. Will this open up for gas house set? Yes. Oh, you implanted... Rebreather augmentation prevents gas damage. Apparently I have that. Already? Do I? Yeah. Does it take energy though? On we go. And anyone here? Yeah, one guy. Yeah, just... Oh wait, he's coming back. He's coming back. Almost saw me. Not fully, but sure. Continue road again. Bye bye then. Oh. Do I know? Actually, I don't have any way here. Maybe I do. No, flying is always an option. Can I really not read? Oh shit. Didn't see a damn thing. They saw me, they didn't they? Yep. They sure did. Oh, freaking one. Oh shit! Me! What? And regain health. Inventory. I don't have any. Why sell now? Oh, there. Hypostim. Actually, buy sell there also. Go. What? What's happened? Where? Why can't I see anything at all? H2! H2! What's happening? Did I die? I thought I was going invisible and suddenly it's like, nope. Anything is going down.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه.
The seller will be here soon, Khalil. Go and tell the others to move into the Aterium now. I will meet you there.
وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Oh, my shirt! Oh. No, it's correct. Stealth was F4. Take another biosol then. Hey, I'm trying to go stealth and all I've just done has been... God damn you! EMP grenades! Am I still invisible? I don't seem to be taking any damage. Where am I even? Oh shit! Go through, please!
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Negative. Didn't find it.
Well, you better hope Sing's cover stays intact. Otherwise, you'll be answering to me.
I'm trying, okay? I have to run such a long distance here also. Did I already shoot you? Am I totally out? Yeah, I feel like that. Fuck. Things are going wrong again. I'm dead, right? Am I dead? Everything is shaking. Where am I? Game over. Game freaking over. Should have known. It just went downhill. And then I couldn't run any longer because that hacking, yeah. Great! Basically tutorial level and I'm dying. Hopefully we aren't too far away. Hopefully. Max out.
It's everywhere.
We're over here, really?
Too, Jensen.
Oh, god damn it.
Grab you any spare parts?
God damn
But I
it!
take mine with cream and two.